Well, hey there. What's happening? It's your boy Dub Q in the building. I just wanted to say, I did say that my next video was going to be a subscriber giveaway. So, in case you guys are wondering, it's that day, it's that time, it's that moment, man. Welcome to the subscriber giveaway live from your boy Dub Q. So, before I do anything else, we can go ahead and get our minds right. What up, C? How you living? We can go ahead and get our minds right. We can go ahead and play a little bit of something to get our heads. Today is the subscriber giveaway. I'm not only giving away one, but I'm giving away two of those brand new Black Cat Panther podcast TV shirts. So just in case you're wondering what it looked like, yeah. That's the black one. That's the black one. And this is the white one. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. But before we do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and play something so we can get it going. Good shit, man. If you're looking at the screen right now, you can clearly see that Black Cat Panther podcast shirts have dropped, and your boy will be giving away not one but two exclusive subscribers. Well, hey there. First of all, you already see what the description in the title. Matt Rule, Matt motherfucking Rule. Y'all already know. Is he the NFL's worst coach? Somebody please enlighten me. Is Matt Rule the worst coach in the NFL? I need help today. Somebody gonna have to clarify this shit to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe I don't get it. Uh, Before I get started though, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the name of the first subscriber that won. It was generated. I put it into the app and it came out. The first subscriber is my boy Bo Carter. Bo Carter. Whenever you get a chance, Bo Carter, if you listening or if you catch this later, I need you to email me at blackcatpantherpodcast@gmail.com your size, and I need an address and a name to send this shirt to. That's what I need. Yes, sir. We in this bitch, man. You already see what time it is, man. Shout out to everybody in the chats, man. Shout out to C. Shelly Long, you already know fucking Pastor Q is in the motherfucking building. I hate to say it. I hate to go that way. But yeah, I'm in the building. Lonzo, salute, fam. What's going on? Dimitri Carthen. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I appreciate you. Uh, Quiet as kept. Y'all are looking at the second winner to my subscriber giveaway right here. Dimitri Carthen. You might as well do the same thing that Brother Bo Carter is doing because you two fellas are my lucky subscribers today. So yeah, Black Cat Panther Podcast @gmail.com. Give me a size, give me a color. We got it in black and we got it in white. So just let me know how y'all feel about it. Send that to me, email it to me, and I'll get that out to you. Address and name as well. Oh man, I look forward to these subscriber giveaways because they are just that much entertaining. It's I love it, man. I love giving back to the people that give to me. And I'm gonna continue doing this. My next subscriber giveaway at 300. 300 done is what we working for. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna step my foot on these motherfuckers' necks, and I ain't stopping. So let me clear my throat for the last time. Is Matt Rule, Matty, I can't coach a goddamn game. Rule, the worst NFL, the worst coach in the NFL. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. Right now, in this state that we are in with the Carolina Panthers, you look around, you notice other franchises, you notice other coaches are one, competent, or two, playmakers, or three, they make adjustments, and four, they evaluate talent. I'll be damned. Something that we have not seen in Carolina since the day Matt Rule's shadow took place. So I'm here to let y'all know. I'm here to let y'all know, man. Your boy been doing his homework. I already got it together. I'm already saying that if Matt Rule was to be replaced, and this is all hypotheticals, this entire show is based off of hypotheticals. But in the event that this motherfucker can't do what we think he should do, who is out there that we could possibly look forward to trying to interview? Oh, your boy done got a list together and all. I'm already ready to get this sorry son of a bitch out of here. I would like the Panthers to win. I would love nothing more. But it seems to be as long as this stale crab ass motherfucker is here, we won't win shit. So I hate to say it. Yes, sir. Nigga working real hard out here. What I told you before, no days off in this bitch, man. Look, the content is written on the walls. You can see it from the hills. Your boy Q got this shit, and I'm going to run with it. I am. Shout out to Shinobi, man. What's happening, fam? On my tail. What's happening, fam? How you living, man? How you living? Um, I was never, and your boy means never, high on Matt Rule. Since the day we've taken him, this motherfucker has made me cuss possibly every single day since he's been here. Every day. He has given me indigestion on my Sunday afternoons where I take the sprint with the team. I bring up my food constantly. Matt Rule is messing with my digestive system. You know, since he's come in, this sorry motherfucker he's gotten a quarterback carousel through Carolina. In spite of what the fans are looking for, in spite of what we need, he say fuck the people. He gonna do what the fuck he wanna do. The coaching that this fan base needs. Now, look at Matt LaFleur, which was a coach that came in Green Bay that was unproven. And look what he has done in Green Bay. NFC championship after NFC championship after NFC championship. And granted, he has a great quarterback there, but god damn it, why can't we in Carolina expect to be competing for championships every year? Why can't we be doing that? I'm tired of this shit every fucking year. I gotta walk with my goddamn head down. Oh, people find me, hey Q, ain't you say your boys were gonna win Sunday? After getting our ass beat every week. I'm sick of that shit. I done talk so much shit in all of Charleston, they know that I'm a Panther fan. I can't show my face some places. But it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We gonna get there. You know the feeling? My nigga say he know the feeling. My nigga say he know the feeling. Oh, ho. Who this is right here? Let me see. Oh, hello.
Let me get some of this. Let me get some of this. God damn. Let me get some of this.
My nigga Kendall, what's happening?
What's going on? What's going on?
I'll be damned. You know, ain't nothing but Matt Rule. That's all.
Y'all come on in the house, like, subscribe, step on that like button.
Yes,
subscribe
sir.
to this podcast for real.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Q, you have said it 100%, hit the nail on the head. And I think I fucking know. The fan base for the last 3 years are just like you are, tired, sick to their damn stomach, the whole nine. So they have started to accept mediocrity. And I told y'all from the gate, I'm holding their hands, holding their feet, holding the motherfucker Panthers paws to the fire. I will not allow it. I'm not going to allow it.
That's right. That's
I
right.
go to these games. I pay for good goddamn seats. You know what I'm saying? I don't be sitting up there on 77. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I'm down there on the field. I Panthers gear, memorabilia, autograph shit, helmet, the whole goddamn nine. I will not accept it until we draft a motherfucking a superstar quarterback out of somebody's motherfucking college. Until we start drafting well and stop giving away draft picks, Build this team from front to back like it needs to. Because we got too much young talent right now.
Mm-hmm.
Too much young talent.
Well, it looked like we're wasting that young talent, Kendall, because obviously from week to week, if the talent ain't getting fucking hurt, then the motherfucker misusing the goddamn talent we got. Ain't that something?
Okay. They said I kind of asked in of something somebody was saying just the other day about damn, the offensive line. Like
Mm-hmm.
they were gonna carry like was it 9 linemen or something like that, interior line from tackle to guard, tackle center guard.
Mm-hmm.
Uh and then I'm high on Deontay Brown. Not we'll say high on him. I feel as though he of course is better than some of the guys. Y'all say that some people sit there and say, oh no, da, 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 whatever. But this guy was a 2 year starter at Alabama. All SEC. You just don't that just don't happen and then you get sorry. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
This guy, the cancer, Matt Rhule, the Panthers head coach, this offensive line, he has not evaluated talent. He has not put the talent in the right place. He has not been able to develop the talent that comes onto this team.
Mm-hmm. Well, and with that being said, Kendall, the option now is we in the preseason, and I don't want to see this motherfucker ruin this season that we could possibly have because we all agree the fucking talent is here. I think everybody watching this shit can see that you got the JC Horns of the world. You got the fucking Brian Burns of the world. The defense is fucking ready. We just a piece away on that line from really competing. And goddamn it, I don't want to see this good ass team being wasted.
Mm-hmm,
I,
mm-hmm.
I don't want to see that shit being wasted. Shout out to Unc, man. I appreciate that love, man. The fucking shirt is hard, man. You got to get that shit. If you looking at this, go ahead and cop that Black Cat Panther podcast shirt. That is keeppoundingtvshop.com. Go ahead and cop the motherfucker, man. Y'all stop playing with me today, man. This shit is fire. First of all, Matt Rhule, every chance he get, when he gets to this team, he starts off, he lays out a plan for the fucking week, which is a genius plan. Don't get me wrong. His plans to start off a week is perfect. And then as you enter the game, you see where he has the thought process of what the fuck he want to do. And then as you enter the first quarter, it is everything we expect it to be. But by the goddamn second quarter, when the defense say, okay, we seeing this, let's make our adjustments. He doesn't make adjustments to their adjustments. That's
Mm-hmm.
where we fuck up at. Because
Mm-hmm.
instead of he take his time and evaluate what's being done in front of him, he said, oh, well, we got a game plan. We're going to stick with it. Yeah, what? Yeah, what? What if, come on, Matt Rhule. You being out coached, and we've been out coached every third quarter since he took over. In every game, we've been out coached. Because when he goes back into halftime, this motherfucker don't even think about the adjustments. He go sit down and have a piece of pizza or a cheese sandwich, and he sit on his motherfucking ass and don't worry about shit. I'm sick of this, man.
Yep.
Preseason was a showing. This preseason, if you watched that game and you saw him on 4th and inches, that right there
Yep.
told that fucking
Yep.
rookie
The
that he
whole
did
story.
not believe in this motherfucker to get the play done.
That all his offensive line.
Yes, sir. No faith
All his
whatsoever.
offensive line. That told the whole story. So if okay, what was in at that time, Q? Was that the threes and the fours, or what was in at that time?
Well, with the way how he doing shit, he had PJ start with the twos and he had Matt Corral in with the threes, and he keep
Okay.
breaking them up. First quarter, third quarter, second quarter, fourth quarter for the other one, which is stupid
So
as fuck.
if your threes can't get you a fucking inch, can the ones do it?
Well, that's a good ass question because some of those players that he had in there, I remember seeing Foreman ass in there. Now Foreman is supposed to be brought in here to power that shit up.
To be your power back. To be your power back.
So what's
Can the ones do it? That's the question I ask.
you know, and I hate to say this, Kendall, but the way how that offensive line looking, I don't think none of them could get it done. And that's just me. Unless Baker goes out and do something Herculean to try to put the team on his back, I don't think it can get done because Matt Rhule in that situation, if you got no faith in your quarterback, what the fuck are you really doing out there? What are you doing? The
Oh,
preseason against Bill Belichick was supposed to be the measuring stick to see what the fuck we got. Can we be toe to toe with these guys? Can we compete in the fucking league with the team that we got now? That's what that shit was supposed to say, but we didn't get that.
hold up. Unc said I owe him a Honda.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
hey, now me and Unc had a bet that the Panthers will make the preseason. Not the preseason, but the damn postseason. That's the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask him right now. What the hell are you talking about, Unc?
He said, "What you talking about?" Oh shit, what are you talking about, Uncle?
What the hell is Unc talking about? He thought we could have got that inch. Oh, we still gonna be a wild card in Unc's eyes.
No, he said y'all bet on the wild card. Y'all bet on if you get in the wild card or not.
Well, that's still the playoffs. That don't matter. That's the last fucking spot, the wild card. It don't matter. We still out there. The bet is still on, Unc. The bet is still on.
Man, I'm telling you right now, Omar Timmy, you hit that shit on the head. That was the second straight game he mismanaged a situation. He took a look at it, said, "My guys can't get it. Let me call a timeout. Let me send the punting team on out there." 4 inches.
No, Q, this son of a bitch tried to motherfucking hard count these motherfuckers and make them jump outside.
Yes.
Y'all tell the goddamn truth. Tell the truth.
Yeah. He tried to catch a Bill Belichick defense, one of the most disciplined defenses out
God
there.
damn, boy, Q, you a motherfucking genius. You a motherfucking genius. Talk that shit.
Come on, man.
Talk that
You try
shit.
to catch one of these most disciplined. If any team that's mentally in the game, it's gonna be a fucking Bill Belichick team that's gonna be mentally ready.
If them some bitch would have jumped outside, Bill would have snatched every goddamn one of them off. Huh?
But you know,
Talk to me. Tell me something.
but you know what? You know what? This goes to Matt Rhule thinking he's the smartest man in the motherfucking room. Come on, man. Come on. You can't literally put your nuts out there, and when you look around and you dangle them out there, you realize, oh shit, they ain't as big as I thought they was. That's what the fuck he did. With his dumb ass.
This guy, offense, went to the sideline, and his best thing to say, oh well, let's catch them offside. That was your coach being a coach at that time in that position
Yeah.
at that time
Yeah.
in a fucking game.
That's what we call dick swinging. That's what the fuck we call dick swinging. He tried. He actually tried, and he put his dick in the dirt. Is what he did.
That was the best thing he could come up with. Let's try to catch them outside. Let's hard count these motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: D'Amico Ryans is available as defensive coordinator right now for the 49ers. Well, we got Brian Double. He in Buffalo. You know, Buffalo is looking real nice these days. Man, I'm letting you know right now, Kendall, I can't take another season of this motherfucker named Matt Rhule.
Me neither, man. Me
I
neither.
can't.
Me neither.
The more and more I got optimistic for the team this year. Now y'all can go back and watch any of my videos. I was as high as I can be, and I'm still as high as I can be. But it's one person that's fucking it all the way up. It's one person. And what you call him, Kendall?
The cancer.
The motherfucking cancer.
Terminal cancer. He's not gonna get no better, folks. I promise you that.
You know what? You know what though? You know what though? We need to try to do what we can to get somebody else in here. Yeah, my bad. He was hired by the Giants. I'm sorry. That boy was hired by the Giants.
I bet you if he Matt Rule, Temple went over there and gave Matt Rule the motherfucking deal. He didn't accept it right there at his goddamn house. He called the Giants and asked them could they motherfucking best the Panthers deal. If the Giants would have best that motherfucking deal, I guarantee you the Giants would have got rid of his motherfucking ass in the first year. Cause they don't play that shit. If he'd have handed the Giants 5 fucking wins, he will not be the Giants coach this year right here. I guarantee you that shit.
So
they're not gonna accept that mediocre shit. Well, they've been accepting it. I mean, they just ain't found their right coach yet. But they'll get rid of your ass quick. They accept their motherfucking mistake.
So the cold iced tea, you said there was a 50% chance that that hard count would have worked.
Man.
Against Belichick is what you're saying. A 50% chance. You can cut that shit down to a 10% chance. That come on, fam. This is Belichick. He already done forgot more football than Matt Rule could ever remember.
Come on. Yeah. I guarantee you they told him, Matt Patricia, all them motherfuckers told them motherfuckers when they called the timeout, do not jump outside. Do not jump outside. They were screaming that into that linebacker ear, whoever had the goddamn helmet on with the motherfucking microphone.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Okay, Nathaniel Hackett got hired by the Broncos. We need to figure out who else we got. Josh McDaniels with let's see, he went to Vegas. We need to come up with some options, Kendall. I can't sit here and keep doing this shit, man. I'm seriously saying, I don't know who. Kevin O'Connell from the Rams. Kevin O'Connell's available.
Well, I said like this right here, Q. Don't panic yet.
Let's
get into the season. Let's see what the season gonna give us. I mean, you. That was just like with your boy over there in Tampa, Bruce Arians.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady coming there and told him, "Hey, look here, man. This is what we got to do. I ain't got time to listen to the shit you talking." Maybe Baker Mayfield might come in there and tell Matt Rule that same shit. Hey, bro, what he told him, let him be free.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he say that shit?
That's what he wanted. He wanted freedom.
What the fuck up? Let me get freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a star, give me free. You know what I'm saying? God, hey, somebody might tell you, let him run, man. Let that man run.
Oh man. Well, I'm not worried about Baker Mayfield. I'm not. See, now this is what you gotta also understand right now. And I've been talking about this earlier today. This is something that's been on my mind since we spoke about it. You look at all the rookies that came out this year in this draft, and look at all the quarterbacks. Don't you notice something different about our quarterback separated from the rest of the quarterbacks?
Yeah.
He looks fucking terrible up until he got hurt. Well, and I'm gonna let you know, culture fucking matters. Where you going fucking matters.
Yep.
What a quarterback is being taught to him by the organizations he's been drafted to fucking matters. Look at Kenny Pickett in Pittsburgh. He got Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin got that motherfucker looking real nice.
Now, I did not want Kenny Pickett. The reason why I did not want Kenny Pickett, because y'all thought he the most ready rookie. No, the fuck he won't if he came here. Shit is not laid out for him if he came here.
Mm-hmm.
But over there in Pittsburgh, he may start. He might not have stuff. It's not all on his fucking shoulder to try to be super Kenny Pickett. He gonna come in there in the middle of the season. Hell, if one of them other boys, Trubisky and the other motherfucker that they got over there, if them boys play all right, I don't think Mike Tomlin's not on the goddamn high seat. He can have his first losing season. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? But he already done turned in enough wins. He done proved himself.
Production is what got him to the point where he at. He don't have to worry. But I'm letting you know right now, Kendall, with us looking at the coach that we need somebody to come in. And we've had these defensive-minded coaches that come in. We need somebody that can really stir around this offense and get us a quarterback that can come out here and produce and go toe-to-toe with some of these other young quarterbacks, because this is now a passing league. We have to be able to compete.
I'm sorry, Q, but they're gonna sign Baker to a 3-year deal.
Don't do that, kid.
I'm telling you.
Don't do that.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Now, granted, if Baker goes out there and we make a wild card this year, I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't. That means we stuck with this motherfucker named Matt Rule. That's
Oh
what
yeah.
that's what that means.
He, look, I predicted 6 wins, like I said with Sam. Then I gave us 8 with Baker, 2 to 3 more, 8 to 9, something like that with Baker. So that's gonna be better. That's improvement from your back-to-back 5-win season.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy is gonna be here. Baker Mayfield gonna get a contract. That's why I told y'all Matt Corral will not see the field.
Well, we knew Matt Corral wasn't going to see the field this year, but what we was looking for was this guy to at least get or show signs of what he could be going forward later on. But we can't even see that because Matt Corral cannot develop quarterbacks to the point where we can even see the direction where he's trending. Because let's be honest, what fucking direction is our offense going right now?
Yeah, you may be right, Omar, because 7 wins might keep that motherfucker here. You
Seven
may
and
be
10.
right. Yeah, you may be right there, buddy. I'm telling you. Anything. I mean, who can't improve from fucking 5 wins?
I mean,
You see what I'm saying? He
like I
gonna
told you.
get on that son of a bitch and sell y'all on that was fucking improvement. He done snowed y'all over talking about his fucking process. This son of a bitch ain't won shit talking about his process.
Man, look at the rest of the class. Like I was saying with your boy Sam Howell carved us up with the Washington Commodores last week. Bailey Zappi carved us up night before last with the fucking Patriots. Kenny Pickett out there balling. Malik Willis is looking great. Meanwhile, Matt Corral before his injury had 2 abysmal showings. It didn't look good. It wasn't aesthetically great for the eyes to see.
Okay, take that cue, throw that on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have no draft capital. The
Well, look at all them draft picks we got now. Ain't none of them bitches looking good because Ike Ekwonu at number 6. Now your left tackle at number 6 can't even make. Well, he just made the fucking field, and when he get on the field, he's struggling.
I'm not 100% gonna push the panic button on Icky because I'm gonna tell you, left tackle is a hard damn position to play, bro.
Right, right.
You understand what I'm saying? And he's a rookie.
But Kendall,
Left,
Kendall, walk with me for a second.
okay,
This guy went to North Carolina State, right?
yeah,
And what did he do in football? Nothing but dominate, right?
yes, sir.
Wow, before he came, they were saying that this guy was possibly the best player in the entire draft.
Mine, I had him going number 1. Yes, sir.
Yes. So you mean to tell me that this guy comes in at number 6, a lottery pick, falls to us within our hands. We get him and we take this guy, and this guy can barely make the roster.
Well, that was some dumb. That was some dumb shit on your coat. You understand what I'm saying? Talking about some fucking camp competition. He might have put too much. I mean, you see what I'm saying? He might have put by saying camp competition and all that shit. You playing behind Brady Christensen. Brady Christensen, if you should be a guard, all this shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That could have been too. I mean, you don't know what's going through this dude's mind
That's right.
right now on the motherfucking field at Gillette Stadium the other night. You know what I'm saying? My first start, I'm named the guy now. This franchise left tackle supposed to be solidified for the next 10 years. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not all of us, you see what I'm saying? Because first I might have thought that I was going to play behind this guy and learn. Now I'm thinking now I'm getting thrown in. Your coach did that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Your coach did that shit. Instead of saying, hey, this is my tackle. This guy done earned this shit, like you said, by being that high of a draft pick, by being a starter at North Carolina State, by doing this, by doing that, by getting every accolade that you have gotten so far. You've already earned that. Let's go to work. Mini camp, he should have been going against the best, Brian Burns. He should have been practicing. He should have been the number one the whole goddamn time. Same thing with Baker Mayfield. Should have already been known. Should have, you know what I'm saying? Sam Donald, you sit your damn ass over here. You done had your chance. And every other position. He should have already named his one.
Well, hold on, Kendall. What is Matt Rule's job as this head coach? What is he good at? Please enlighten me and the folks here.
Fuck if me and you know. He's supposed to be a damn builder. I don't know. He's supposed to be. His only experience in the NFL was the offensive line. We know he can't do that shit right. So I don't know. He ain't a defensive man, and I can't say that he's an offensive man. Is he a quarterback's coach? Is he a player's coach? I don't know.
Well, they say he's supposed to be a motivator.
Um, hey, bro, I'm speechless. I'm speechless, cuz. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. Let's get another damn call on the damn phone. I don't know. You that shit done went on my head.
I needed that.
I don't know. Q.
Hey, he a so-called motivational speaker. That's what he do. He's supposed to motivate you to run your ass through a brick wall.
Hey, did you see that motherfucker talking to them high schoolers?
Where do we get started?
Huh?
Yeah.
That shit was That shit was pathetic. He couldn't motivate a high school team. Couldn't motivate a high school team. So what the fuck?
But you know what, Kendall? This cat will go out there and swear that this team is fighting for him. He says that he feels that all the guys are invested. This camp has made everybody stronger and better. Yes, they are. Basically, what the team is saying, in spite of him, fuck him. What we gonna do is, we know he a clown ass nigga. We not going to entertain his stupid shit. We go ahead and out there. We gonna play for our own sense of pride. That's what they gotta do at this point.
Well, you gotta look at it like this right here. This is real talk. We don't have none of those team disruptors. You know what I mean? We had like your Ian Thomas got in trouble. He did his little 4-wheeler thing, and Shy Smith was, and then you got the linebacker who hit the girl and all that stuff. But
Damian Wilson.
Damian Wilson hit the girl. That kind of little bullshit. We don't have no national news, Antonio Brown type motherfuckers, no this and that, which is good for him. He don't have none of those disruptors on the team. And see that right there does not have somebody out there every week calling him on his bullshit. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So therefore, he can go to the podium and say that shit, and a Shaq Thompson will come in there and say, Coach Rhule is yada 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 yada, and you got a DJ Moore type will come in there and say yada yada. Only person you got that's talks any shit or tweeting is Robbie. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? We be on Robbie. You notice ever since we started getting on Robbie ass, Robbie shut the fuck up.
Well, that's what they probably told Robbie to shut the fuck up, like when he started. He said the right thing. He said no. I mean, Baker don't move the needle that much in every.
You know what?
You just said you didn't want him extended. You don't want him for the next 3 years after this season.
You know what, Kendall? We have to come up with a strategy for coaching, because, like I said, every third quarter we're out coached. Every game we trot out there, we start off Goliath, and then by the end of the game, we all looking around like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
bro, tell you best thing can happen. Baker gets that extension. We go in the draft. If not this year coming, well, we got to get a linebacker, or we got to get a defensive end. So go in the draft and end up drafting. We may find us a diamond in the rough quarterback. sit behind this guy and learn, and come from out of nowhere like a Aaron Rodgers or a Brady or Russell Wilson or somebody like that. That this guy just needed a little time to become a pro, that learn how to read an offense or defense. That's the only thing we can hope for at this point.
Kendall, this cat,
CQ.
this cat, like, look at the status of this team. You got a number 6 overall pick. This guy dominated football, and you got this guy, and under your philosophy, under your strategy and offense, he cannot pass block. But we just saw this motherfucker run somebody over.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm not hitting the panic button on Icky just yet because
I don't know,
if
kid.
I'm chalking that up as getting out his own head, rookie mistake. Go ahead and get comfortable and do what he's been doing. I seen 2 games. I was at NC State about 2 games last year for 2 games, and then after I looked at some of the film on him, which was highlights and stuff like that. And the guy, he's a great offensive tackle, a good offensive tackle. So ain't no way he won't get better. No way. I'm gonna chalk that up to being a rookie. I'm gonna chalk that up to first time starting. That's what I'm gonna chalk that shit up to. He just needs some rep.
I got a question. I got a question, Kendall.
Yeah.
How is it every draft pick that we picked under Matt Rhule is looking like they aren't cutting the mustard? Every pick we get up under him, is it a bad fit? Is it a bad philosophy? What is it? Because I'm not understanding why each and every pick is struggling up under Matt Rhule. Not one, all of them. I don't get it. There's no reason why you draft a guy named Amari Barno who run a 4.3 but can't fucking pass rush. You get a linebacker and Brandon Smith, that consistently missed tackles. You get a tackle number 6 overall, and this guy is struggling with pass blocking. You get a quarterback, and this motherfucker can't. He only know one read.
Well,
what is it looking like to you, Kendall?
Let's go back to that.
You damn right. Bad scouting.
Let's go back to the quarterback and the one read. We knew that because of the offense that he came out of. What was that with Lane Kiffin? Who's that? Lane Kiffin over there?
You talking about
That's what they
went back when he was with the Giants? Oh, you talking about Lane Kiffin offense with Ole Miss? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what they were doing. RPO, one read, go, this, that, the third. That's what they were doing. So let's go back to you talking about Amari Barno. That's the reason why he runs a 4.2. What the fuck ever he runs, he's fast as fuck. But that's why he was a 6, 7 round pick. Same thing with Smith. If you go back to the draft, I sent you a thing on him. You sent me a thing. We looked at it for the draft footage. That's what they said on him. That's why his low grade was. If he hits the hole, he tiptoeing down there sometimes. Now he had a good goddamn sack day. He laid wood the other night. But he's in his head. Once he gets comfortable, you see what I'm saying? When you start, we didn't have draft picks. When you start picking draft picks 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds, these are nothing but project guys. But we're gonna have to have them guys playing considerable minutes, meaningful minutes. That's just that ain't the cards we would deal. You know why we would dealt them cards? Sam Donald.
Yeah.
Sam Donald. It's 2 words. Sam Donald.
I agree. Sam Donald was
That's
so atrocious. He was so atrocious that now nobody has a chance to go forward because of him.
I gave a 2nd, a 4th, and a 6th for Sam Donald. That's why we are giving fourth, fifth, and sixth rounders, meaning for
Ken,
minute.
I said, Kendall, what the hell you talking about?
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's
Yeah.
why Smith, y'all want Smith to come along so damn fast, but he's a rookie and he was a low graded rookie.
All I'm saying is, under this philosophy of Matt Rule, why are all of our draft picks struggling? All of them, not one of them, all of them.
There you go.
But
One, okay.
everybody
I
else,
even say this right here.
mm-hmm,
He's not a coach. He's not a developmental coach, and these guys are going to need to be developed.
I'll be damned.
So there you go.
I'll be damned. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's kind of hard to do so and hard to develop motherfuckers when your coach can't even evaluate the talent that's on the team, evaluate how far they are coming along. That's hard for him to do.
There you go.
Lord have mercy. If you paid Sam
There you
Darnold,
go.
you just need a pass blocker. Who say what? If you paid Sam Darnold, you just needed a pass blocker for quarterback you just invested in. No, sir. Sam Darnold will never be the answer on anybody's NFL roster. And that's just, that's facts. I don't care what you say or do. This guy will never be the answer for anybody's roster, man. Let that sink in. This cat,
5 years and 5, he done had 5. This will be his 5th fucking NFL year. 5 fucking years.
mm-hmm.
And y'all, I mean, this motherfucking shit trips me out. Y'all got certain fucking quarterbacks you're gonna give 5, 6, 10 years. And say, oh, if he just had this, he just had that. You get other motherfuckers, oh, he ain't shit. Man, fuck that.
Sam will forever be trash. You're right, Shinobi. And at least this guy can tuck his head and put his shoulders down and go eat his cheese sandwich in peace. Because I don't understand. First of all, we got so many moving, functioning pieces on this team that we got to figure out. Like I said, all this entire show is based off of hypotheticals. For anybody that's watching and wondering what am I speaking on, this entire thing is hypotheticals, opinions. We are speaking on based on this last game, what we saw going forward. If this was to happen, what to expect? That's all we're saying. What to expect? Because we're under the impression that, man, Matt Rule has infected this entire team, and we cannot, for the love of God, figure out what can we do to get rid of this guy, because he's like an infection that won't go away. I don't get it. Oh,
cancer. Dude is cancer. He's been cancerous to this team since day one.
Mm-hmm.
Day one.
Mm-hmm.
When he got rid of your veteran player. Cancer move.
Well, and
when
then
he came in there and Temple gave him damn near GM power. Cancer move. When he drafted all fucking defense. Cancer move.
Mm-hmm.
When he went inside there and then, hey, bruh, he went in there and y'all said he drafted Terrence Marshall to keep New Orleans from getting him. Cancer move.
Don't even get me started with broke ass Marshall.
This guy, I don't think he'll have fucking 800, 600 yards this year. He stayed fucking hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He will not be a number 2 or 3 receiver because he stayed fucking hurt. I'm tired of that motherfucker already. Somebody called him the other day, Mr. Glass. That's him.
Mr. Glass, that's definitely him. Hey, man, y'all welcome to the show, MDJ365. What's up, family?
Yo, what's good with y'all?
Man, we chilling,
What's
man.
going on, MB?
Ain't nothing, man. I hear y'all in here sitting on Matt Rule, man. Hey, look, I 100% agree with you. But as far as like our draft, man, our draft been terrible. He ain't got shit to work with, but he's a dumbass. But he really ain't got shit to work with either.
So MDJ, fam, do you recognize how bad our rookies look compared to all the other rookies that were drafted in different situations? That speaks to the level of dysfunction that Matt Rule is. I mean, this guy has really made all of our young talent not look well at all. He hasn't put him in no position. None.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
agree
all
with you, bro.
coaching.
Yeah, that's coaching all the way. But like I said, like as far as the players we have picked, man, I don't know no team in the NFL that has needed a quarterback for as long as us. And we just keep digging at the bottom of the barrel instead of just trying to draft somebody and groom them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I'm
It's
tired
like
of getting this
it's like we
scrap
go
that we
to
get.
the Sanford and Son and see what we can scrap up and see if they can do something. We ain't got shit.
Yep. All day.
Yes,
All
sir.
day.
Yes, sir. Well, and you thought that they would learn after they got Teddy Two Gloves up in his mug. Then they decided to trade him, pay him 60 fucking million, so he getting 20 million a year playing for the Broncos. Now I don't understand that shit. Then you decide, well, we're gonna trade for Sam Darnold. We're gonna give up a second and a sixth for this motherfucker here. And give him his fifth round option through coming through the door. What's happening?
You gave Teddy the 3 years. Told Cam to walk. Fucked him over, told him to walk. Okay, that's not here or there. Okay. You wanted Matt Stafford.
Lost out on that.
Hell nah, he don't want to come here. So then the motherfucker said, well, give me Jared Goff. Y'all remember that, right?
Jared Goff didn't want to
in there. Jared Goff in there with the Lions deal. He going on, we done made that deal with the Lions. There was another quarterback in that mix before they said, fuck it, give us Sam. And then we knew, just like with the Baker deal right here, only person motherfucker said they learned from that shit was Scott Fitterer. So that's telling you right now, Scott Fitterer was a rookie motherfucker when he came in there if he had anything to do with that deal. But he did learn. You didn't have to put his feet on the fire again. He learned that it was hot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Y'all see what's on the screen right now? Lonzo just spoke a whole word and I ain't even had to say shit to it. Lonzo said on the screen, as much as I love Horn, we should have drafted Justin Fields.
I don't even like what I seen from Fields, but I feel like it's a better option than it's crazy. We paid Teddy too much. We guaranteed Sam his money too early. But then when we had somebody like Deshaun on the table, we was too cheap. And I guarantee you, Baker Mayfield gonna win 8 to 9 games, and we won't pay him. Watch.
We wasn't in position to do nothing with Deshaun. That would have we'd have been given. Look at where we at right now.
He wanted 2 years of guaranteed money, and we got all these young players to sign, so you would have really had to give up a lot to do that.
He'd have been playing with nobody but himself.
But I agree with MDJ. Well, all he was saying is that they came to the table pissing. You don't fucking piss in the sand with this motherfucker if you could go after him. You spend an entire year going after Deshaun Watson and you lose out on it because you a cheap bitch. That don't cut it, man. That shit is sad.
Man, we keep going to the used car dealership, man. We need something new, man.
Well, and you remember this Baker shit wouldn't die down. You heard the rumors. I said, well, why are they still trying to cross? First, it was Jimmy Garoppolo. Well, first it was Kirk Cousins, and then they found out that we found out they were laughing about the Kirk Cousins shit, and they thought it was a joke. Then they said Jimmy Garoppolo. Then Baker Mayfield, and it just kept going over and over and over.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I got something else for you.
You damn right. We better pay him.
You already know that one of those teams that finished in the top 4 is going to be back in the top 2 or 3, like the Texans,
the Panthers,
and all those cats like that. So if they want to go and not piss on the table and trade up to get one of these guys that's coming out this year, that's going to be a way to do it. To give up some more draft capital and trade up with somebody this year and go ahead and get your bridge quarterback.
I tell you what, man, I'm tired of losing, but at the same time, if we win, we keep Matt Rhule. It's like you can't win either way.
Yeah.
It's like we just
It's
fucked.
a no-win. It's a fucking
That's the thing.
no-win.
You're gonna end up retaining him now. You're gonna end up retaining him.
Man, just looking at Matt Rule makes my ass itch every time I look at this motherfucker, man. It pisses me off because I'm looking like this is the dumbest son of a bitch I ever seen, and he can never get his shit together. And he always sabotages the team unknowingly. He just that stupid. He don't even know he do it. Dumbass.
Yeah. Like everybody like Big Cat said, he being too cautious with some shit that he does.
Well,
You either all in or you all fucking out.
see, conservative right now is not the way to go. See, he trying to be conservative right now because he don't want to fuck up. But the problem is you should let your coaching speak for itself. Your coaching should always outshine whatever position you in. But being that he's a slow motherfucker, he can't let his coaching speak for him. So now he has to go in other areas where normally he got to manage this person. He got to manage that to make sure that person. He gotta cover in other areas because he lacks in coaching.
Yeah, he's a micromanaging motherfucker now.
Yeah,
he's a micromanaging motherfucker.
Yeah, the crazy thing is though with him coaching, like just this preseason, right? So we don't play none of the starters in the second game, but he want to play the starters in the third game. Now the other teams, they not gonna play their starters, so we gonna look decent against them. You know what I'm saying? We gonna look decent because we got our ones out there versus the twos and the damn threes. So it's gonna make it seem like he had a decent preseason coaching outing, but he really didn't.
His dumb ass. Oh, this motherfucker get under my nerves, bro. You know what?
Then now, hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully this don't happen. One of our fucking starters get hurt playing against inferior talent. Playing against bums.
Well, you already got your quarterback that got his Liz Frank injury already. Ain't that something? But I'm sitting here and there's a little bit to think about it. I'm gonna be now. Y'all listen to this one to see what y'all think. Yeah, your boy might have got hurt. We know that Matt Corral had an injury, but nobody knows the seriousness of his injury. And being that everybody was calling for PJ Walker's ass, putting Matt Corral on injury reserve could possibly save PJ Walker. Do you think Matt Rule? Do you think this motherfucker? And this is now it's just a conspiracy theory, but you think Matt Rule sabotaged his fucking rookie season to save PJ Walker's ass?
I don't think he ever wanted Corral, honestly. I think he wanted Kenny Pickett at 8.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, at 6. I think that's what he wanted was Pickett. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the move. I think he wanted Kenny Pickett. I really do.
AMD, Kenny Pickett wanted to save that nigga, y'all.
No, any quarterback that you bring into this mess is not going to suffice anything, man.
Yeah. A rookie quarterback would not have thrived in this shit here. I promise you that.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all this, and I hate to say this, but they're going to fuck around and turn Matt Corral into a journeyman. That's what the fuck they're going to end up doing.
Yep. You hit that right on the head, Q.
I hate to say it. I hate to say that, motherfucker.
Right on the motherfucking head now.
But look around in the next 4 or 5 years, he's going to be a backup on somebody else's squad. Watch what I say.
Yes,
the guy with all this raw talent, and y'all pissed the shit away because of this stupidness.
Because if Tepper do come in and say, man, this ain't going to cut it, I got to cut my losses. If he finally do come in, so that's the only motherfucker that's going to get rid of this nigga here. He come in and say, yo, we got to cut our losses. Boom.
So,
go get me a coach.
Y'all roll with me another one. So, say we get rid of the coach. A new coach come in. Then, do this coach save Corral, or do you cut your losses with him and roll with somebody else?
Hell no. A new coach going to come, a new NFL qualified coach. Let's just say it's a new, proven, winning NFL coach that's out there. Offensive coordinator that comes in and know what the fuck he doing. A defensive coordinator come in and know what he doing. Or some guy that's been a head coach before that know what he doing. He's going to build his team the right way. From front to fucking back. He's going to go draft his own fucking quarterback. You understand what I'm saying? He's going to do the shit the right way. The way you do it in the NFL. So already that tells you Matt Corral out the door.
Mm-hmm. Waves, look in the chat. You know what? It never fails. It never fails. But another coach comes in here. Whether y'all like it or not, if Matt Rule gets fired this year, because if you think about it, you look at our schedule and how tough this schedule is. If we start off 1-5 or 2-6 or some shit like that, and we got to start all the way over, it's gonna be a fucking mess, man. I'm letting y'all know that shit right now. It's gonna be a fucking
Yeah.
mess, man. Hey, yo, y'all welcome my homie Waves to the channel, man. Life is just a Waves podcast. Y'all make sure y'all go and show that brother some love. What's happening, Waves?
Big waves in the building. Y'all know what time it
Big wave.
is.
Big wave.
What's
Big
up with it,
wave.
Kendall? What up with it?
Tsunami in this motherfucker.
Yes, sir. What's up with y'all boys? Hey, my boy Q, man. What's
Yes,
good, my
sir.
boy?
Man, we trying to come up with solutions. We on hypotheticals today, man. I just thought on a day when I do a subscriber giveaway, I would give the people some shit to look for. I just thought that I would do that, you know?
Okay. Shit, what we giving away?
Oh, well, in case you were wondering, I'm glad you asked. If you look at your screen right now, we're giving away the Black Cat Panther podcast uh, emblem on the shirt right now. You know, we got this thing going. You see it right here, Dub Q09 on the back. We really holding it down. Shout out to Big Cat for making that shit day happen, man. I appreciate you, fam. It's looking real spicy, man. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's spicy.
Hey,
Yes,
Q,
sir.
man, I ain't never even get to thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I won your first giveaway, man. I got the shirt probably about 2 weeks ago. I appreciate it, bro.
Well, I appreciate you, brother, man. You know, as you see, a subscriber is on the line right now. So if you want that to be you, you already know what time it is. Keep coming. Tell somebody to know somebody. I want to get to 300. And when I get to 300, I'm going to give away 3 shirts from the Panther podcast, man. That's what the fuck I'm going to do.
That's
Yes,
love.
sir.
That's love.
Yes,
Hit
Like
sir.
that
and
subscribe.
subscribe.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So, Waves, what do we do if we have to do a full on rebuild if Matt Rule ends up getting fired this year?
Well, the first thing you gonna have to do is clean fucking house, man. You got
There you go. There
you
you
got
go.
So we getting rid of everybody.
yeah, you got to get rid of all of the dead weight. All of the dead weight got to
Ooh.
go, man. And that's
There you go.
you get all of these quarterbacks off the roster because, like I told you earlier, man, on the broadcast earlier, if this season does come to Matt Rule losing his job, that means Baker Mayfield probably hasn't played too well. So
Dang.
Well, let me ask you another question, though, Wade. Let me ask you another question within that question.
what's
Me
up?
and Q were talking earlier on the phone today. Do you promote within? Do you want anybody that's in the current administration, coaching staff, or anything like that? Do you promote within?
Hell no. Nah, I don't want none of these motherfuckers on here as my
That's
coach.
what I said. That's what I said too.
Hell no. I
Clean
want you to go
fucking out.
spend some money and go get you a big name coach, man.
You know who
Like
I really want, Waves?
who that?
I want Brian Flores, man.
I
Me
would
too.
take Brian. I would definitely take
Dang.
Brian.
Him or either Harbaugh from Michigan, man. We need to see what we could do to get one of those two in here.
Hey, I'm like you know who I would love to have in here, man. But if it's
Eric
not
Bieniemy.
him, I think man, you better try to bring somebody out of retirement. You better get Tepper
Yeah, yeah,
Tepper
yeah.
better Tepper better bring that blank check and try to bring somebody out of retirement.
Yeah.
Because we need because man, like that's what the Panthers never really had a
Sir,
huge name coach.
it's
If you really
Tony
think
Dungy out that booth or some damn body.
yeah,
That's all I'm
like
saying.
we never really had a big name coach here. Like John Fox turned into probably the biggest name coach that we ever had. But overall, man, Carolina has
Bill
never
Walsh
had a
and
big.
George Shepherd was probably our biggest coach
Yeah, Seifert was a good
in the history.
coach, but man, you got to go get somebody, man, who really knows the game of football. You got to get somebody, man, that's not willing. to take the temporary fixes, the quick band-aids type shit methods that Carolina's been doing. Well, I'm gonna put a band-aid on it, man, until we figure out what's nah, man. You need a coach that's really gonna come in here and change the culture. That's what the Panthers need, man. They need a culture change. The culture here is not, yeah, the culture in Carolina, man, is not a winning culture. It's been a culture of settling for mediocrity, and we need somebody that's gonna come in here and demand perfection from these players, man.
Facts. If you in the chat right now, go ahead and just list up a coach that you got in your mind. I see a couple of y'all already doing it, man. They got Eric B listed.
Yeah, I
I see
love Eric
Lamar.
B. I would love Eric B.
Somebody said Gruden. No, fuck no. Fuck
Gruden be calling everybody a nigga.
Hey, look, what kind of money is it gonna take to bring Sean Payton out of retirement?
Woo, boy,
You get what I'm saying?
10 million a year starting off.
Right, but if you had a chance to get Sean Payton and you could pay him big money to come here, because that's all. Listen, the money talks. So if Tepper went to Sean Payton right now, even though we in his old conference, but if we offered him the bad, I feel like Sean Payton would come and coach in Carolina.
That would be a good pickup, though.
Yeah, a legendary coach,
But that's the problem. He's gonna need a quarterback. So can you sell him coming to Baker Mayfield or the possibility of another rookie? That's what you're gonna have to do to get him through the door.
What they gonna tell this man is see the proven coach. That's the motherfucker that should have got the 10-year contract or the 7-year contract to say, I'm gonna give you that time to turn this shit around because I know you can do it. You got to go get you another quarterback. You got to change the culture. You got to get the fan base to believe in you and the team. You got to do it. You got a lot of work, and it ain't gonna happen in 2 to 3 years.
You say Jason Garrett. I don't really see that happening.
No, he can't do it. He's too much of a goddamn yes man.
Yeah,
fuck no.
Yeah. Ain't he in New York right now?
No, he ain't even in New York no more.
Damn, they got rid of him?
Yeah, I don't know where that motherfucker at. I told you New York don't play that shit, man.
Yeah, you only got one season to do.
Them old teams like that, man, them original guys, they don't play that shit. They ain't used to that bullshit.
Welcome to fam Lonzo to the show, man. Lonzo, what's happening?
What's up, fellas? What's up with y'all?
Man, nothing much,
What's going on, Zoe?
What's up, Kim?
I can't call it there, brother.
You already see what it is, Lonzo, man. We trying to figure this thing out, man. That rhule motherfucking ass got to go.
Hey, Q, how would you feel about this one? This is a dark horse one.
Ooh.
How about Raheem Morris?
Shit, I'll take that.
Current defensive coordinator for the Rams coming to Carolina.
I'll take that because I know each and every week our defense will compete. Now the problem is can him and Phil Snow get on the same page, or do he bring in his entire staff?
Yeah, Phil Snow gonna be gone.
Yeah. I think when Matt Rhule goes, his whole staff probably goes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really do. Only people that I probably see stand is probably like maybe the special teams coach.
I like him.
Yeah, something like that. But I think his whole staff is out the door once he goes, including Ben McAdoo.
Rich Bisaccia, Green Bay Packers, somebody said.
Rich Bisaccia, who is that? Is that the offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator?
I never heard of the cat.
Yeah, I never heard of him either.
Now y'all just can't sit there and think that just winning defensive coordinator. We done seen some of these motherfuckers flop too now. So Brian Flores is a proven commodity.
Mm-hmm.
He just got fucked down there in Miami.
Well, they had him in a situation with the owner. You know, with the owner and then the GM is on two different pages with him, man. You can't have that kind of dysfunction in an organization. They almost had our level of dysfunction because look at Tepper and look at what the fuck we dealing with between Scott Fitterer and Matt Rhule and Tepper. The three amigos can't. None of these motherfuckers get on the same page.
Oh, hey Q, I got another dark horse for you. This one right here, I might actually be interesting.
Uh-oh.
Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn.
What
Dan
about
Quinn is,
what
go ahead.
about Dan Quinn? Look, he done took a team to a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
He's familiar with the NFC South.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive minded coach who also knows how to put the right staff around him to have success.
You know what? I would take Dan Quinn because at the end of the day, I know I got a chance to compete with Dan Quinn. Over, I'm telling you right now, anybody is an upgrade over Matt fucking Rule with his dumb ass. Because Dan Quinn right now is with the Cowboys, right?
Yep, he their defensive coordinator. And you remember he was a hot coaching candidate, but he decided to stay.
Mm-hmm. Leslie
So
Frazier is available too.
yeah, Leslie Frazier, former head coach.
He with
Yeah, I
Buffalo.
forgot who said it earlier.
Okay.
Somebody said we
Hey,
would have to
let
clean
me
house. I disagree with that. We don't have to clean house if we bring in a new coach.
Why
Talking about
not?
player wise, we don't have to clean house player wise because we
Why
have an
wouldn't we?
established roster and
Come
they all
on,
young.
Lonzo.
You gonna
Come
get rid
on.
of young talent? What you
Yeah.
mean? What you mean
So
clean house?
all right, so you said an established roster. So our roster obviously wouldn't be too established, bro. If we get to the point where we're selecting a new head coach for next year. So what I'm saying is, if you're gonna start over, it needs to be a 100% complete rebuild, bro, and do it the right way. A big problem of
the
why
right way.
Carolina did the rebuild that we supposed to be currently in year 3 of. A big reason why we're not where we need to be in this rebuild is because when the new coach came in and the new GM came in, they didn't make the decision the proper decisions to have success going forward. And that was not drafting a quarterback of the future when you had a chance to do it. That was, to me, me personally, I think that you should have traded Christian McCaffrey and tried to get as much as you can for him. Not because he's not a great player, it's simply to get his salary off the books and try to recruit, more picks for him because when you're in a rebuild, the goal is to be as young as a team as you possibly can. To be
Wait,
a young
we already young, bro.
yeah,
What
we
you want
are
to get rid of
young,
young
but there's
talent with young
also
talent?
there's also there's also a lot of money being tied up in the running back position right now. And if the NFL has showed you that you don't
So
need a lot of money tied up in the running back
so
position to
so
have
so
success.
so waves. You said once we choose a new coach, you're gonna have to clean house. What position group? What position group are we gonna have to clean house with? That's monumental to
I
the
already
team's
said
success.
every quarterback on the roster is probably going to be gone except Matt Corral.
I agree, but
Yeah, so
that's gonna come
every
anyway. That's not cleaning house though.
well, I know, but hold up, I'm going there. And listen, when you clean head coach and you clean quarterback, that's a big part of cleaning house.
But your
So let
roster's already established, bro.
let me keep going. Then you got to start thinking about what decisions you want to make with all the people that are up for contracts right now. You know, Robbie Anderson is going to be gone. I think his contract at the end of this season. Then you got to think about, do you extend Brian Burns and what kind of deal do you give him? He gonna be up for a contract. Is he going to get paid? You know what I'm saying? Then you got to think about what you go do opposite of Brian Burns. Are the people that on the line, because by this point this will be year 3 of Derek Brown. You have to decide what you want to do if he's even worthy keeping on the roster, and then you want to think about what Gross Matos and all the people that you drafted out of that draft. How many of these people do you foresee really having roles on this team
Hey,
as
but
we go forward if a new regime comes in?
wait. Outside of Derek Brown and Jeremy Chin, who on that roster has a monumental impact to this team, or even have a serious impact?
Yeah,
J.C.
Jeremy
Horn.
Chin
You
is the only
said
one that him and Brian Burns are really the only two.
nah, Brian
J.C.
Burns went from
Horn.
that draft. It was just no. I'm talking about from that
Oh,
draft, 2020.
Oh
that
yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
just
Oh yeah,
Derek
from
Brown
that,
and
yeah, from
Derek
that
Brown and
draft,
Jeremy
bro.
Chin.
Jeremy Chin is really the only one.
I wouldn't disrespect Derek Brown like that. Derek Brown he's been good. He hasn't been great.
Yeah,
He's been all
that's
right.
the
He's been
problem though.
he's
But
solid.
he
been
was a top
good.
10 pick. He should be further along than where he at right now, bro.
I agree, but I mean, we haven't even seen his full potential. You got to get somebody another player to make him better.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. See, I think that we forget a lot of times, man. Like, I use prime examples. Carolina done picked in like the top 10, in like what 3 of the last 4 seasons. We've been picking in the top 10 in 3 of the last 4 seasons, right? And
Mm-hmm.
out of those 3 seasons, you really can only say that one player from that group has turned into what they were supposed to be, and that's J.C. Horn, right? You know, other than that, you know,
Only,
Derek Brown. I mean, I don't like literally. This is a make or break year for Derek Brown for me.
I
You
agree.
know, does he turn it into? Can he turn into his lean into his draft position, or does he turn into just another rotational player? Because that's what he's teetering the line of being as a stud defensive tackle or being a rotational defensive tackle. Because if he don't produce this year, I'm leaning on more so of him just being a rotational piece.
So wait, quick question.
Derek
I'm gonna tell you,
Brown.
Derek
I don't
Brown.
think. Wait,
Mm.
we not gonna have to clean. I mean, it's not gonna be that big of a clean house. Derek Brown, they're gonna pick up his fifth option. I believe C.J. Henderson gonna be extended. So those guys on the defensive side of the
Well,
ball, they're
we'll
gonna be
see. I
back.
mean, that's yet to be
Our
seen.
foundational.
We have to see how this season
I
goes.
mean, everything is opinionated, so I'm giving you my opinion. Those
Right.
guys are gonna come back. Everybody up front, we're gonna have for the next 3 years outside of Bradley Bozeman. So your front is solidified. The running back position is the only position that you'll probably be questionable about, but you still have a guy that you drafted, which was Chuba Hubbard. The ball is still set out on him. He literally
Yeah,
would be
but
a
that's what I'm
coach
saying.
away
It's
and a
too many
quarterback away.
ifs. It's too
Bro,
many ifs, Lonzo, and everything you
it,
just said. It's a lot of ifs and not a lot of uncertainty. None of these guys that you just named is guaranteed to have a good season this year. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't like. I'm leaning more side on these guys' season being, average at best, as opposed to me saying that I feel like Derek Brown go light shit up this year. He hasn't shown nothing up to this point to show that he's going to light it up this year. I can see him
Well,
probably having 1 or 2 sacks minimum, and maybe being just a decent run stopper, defensive tackle.
but
Well,
wait,
Waves,
we didn't bring him in to get
we
sacks.
chalk that up to the players or and the
philosophy.
players, the overall talent, or the scheme,
Mm-hmm.
the philosophy, the coaching. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
probably a
see
little bit.
past
It's
the
probably it's
talent,
probably
man.
Yeah, Kendall, it's probably a little bit of everything of why he hasn't gotten to the potential of where he yet. But the thing about the NFL is a business. And a part of being a business
Yep.
is it's a production business, right? So if it doesn't matter
I'm with
what the scheme is, if you're not producing, you expendable.
I
That's what
can't say,
business
well,
is.
that's true, but I can't say the
But
player isn't good based on the scheme. There's been a lot of
well,
players that's been used in certain schemes that one
No,
else
I
may
agree.
went
I
off.
agree with what
Yeah,
you're
Denzel
saying.
Perryman.
I
both of
agree
y'all
with
were
that.
right. You know what I'm
Denzel
saying?
Perryman.
Lonzo got a point,
Mm-hmm.
and Wayne got the point. Both of y'all right on the platform that y'all taking. You know what I'm saying? On both of y'all soapboxes, both of y'all
Yeah,
are
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
But we obviously we know we're not getting home with this talent. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. There you go. That's the
You know what
thing,
I'm saying? So
Kendall.
something,
That's
you
the
see what I'm
that's
saying,
the
is something
thing.
wrong.
Kendall, I agree, but is it that much of a difference that you'll have to make, bro?
Is it that?
I
I think it is.
I
I
I,
think that we need a huge change.
I think I don't think so. I think we need a coach, which is a huge. What is a big change, and I think we need a quarterback. But
Yeah, but
outside
if
of
you
those
don't
two,
got that, Leo,
I
like if
think
you
we
don't
need
have a
more than that.
QB,
I
if
think
you
we
don't
need.
have a QB, you don't have a team.
Look, we need a quarterback. We need a linebacker, as well as we need pieces to go along with that, as well as a new
Exactly.
coach. There are a lot of moving pieces that we need to plug in and have in place. That's
Y'all
why
just
we
said
aren't
said
flourishing on
everything.
defense
Yep.
like we should because we don't have a fucking linebacker that get out there and call the plays out as he see them. We don't have that shit.
In Carolina, let me ask y'all a question. If y'all really know Carolina history, in the years where we've had tremendous success on defense, like literally, like last year was a good year, but we actually played worse than what our numbers said. I'm a firm believer in that. Like last year, I don't think that we looked like a number 2 defense. I just think that
Well, no,
we finished there, but we
hell
didn't
no.
look like a number 2 defense last year. We really didn't look like it.
Y'all know
If
I
you watch
said
the
that.
games,
I get crucified every time I say it. I get
yeah,
crucified
yeah,
every
like
time
we
I say
didn't
it.
we didn't look like a number 2 defense. Like early in the season, maybe, but as the season
No,
progressed, man, the defense really started to be middle of the roadish. You know what I'm saying? But to my point that I was making about what you just said, Kendall, is that in UQ,
Mm-hmm.
the talent on the team is there. But what I'm telling you is that the talent is not great enough to cover up our deficiencies. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a big difference. Like, right? Like it's the difference between you having talent and then the talent level being good enough. Like there are certain players in the NFL where they have so much talent that it overshadows where that team weak points really are because they can just
Mm-hmm.
make that many plays, right? I think we can all agree to that, right?
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Facts.
Yeah, you
Well,
said who?
Yeah, who?
I'll say Aaron Darnold. You know, it's a prime example. You know, he's such a great dominant force that it covers up the fact that the Rams really has had only average linebackers on their team
Facts.
since he's
I
been
agree.
playing.
But Q, that's why I've always said, yeah, we need a linebacker, but we don't need a linebacker because we seen it happen without a team winning without that. We just seen well, they literally don't have a middle linebacker and one without that.
But we don't have a dominant force like an Aaron Donald either. That's what I'm
I
saying.
agree,
yeah,
but
that's a transcendent player that they comparing to Lawrence Taylor and shit
Right.
like
You know what I'm saying?
and Reggie White.
His,
I mean, we don't have that type of player. A
we don't.
transcendent player is a difference.
Yeah, we don't. And that's what I said. Transcendent players can cover up a lot of your gray areas on a
Yeah,
team. You
Luke
feel what I'm
Kuechly
saying?
can cover shit up. Thomas
Exactly.
Davis can
That's a
cover shit
prime
up.
example. Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis was such a great linebacking core.
Yes,
It
sir.
covered up the fact that really the secondary behind them was really just about average at best
Yeah.
because they were two of the best covering linebackers in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. And when you had a KK Short at his in his healthy time and a
Yeah.
Starla Tulane
Yes, sir.
just pushing that goddamn
But
pocket.
guess what, Kendall? Kendall, you just hit it on the head. Now, KK Short was at his best when he had Starla Tulane beside him. Derek
Mm-hmm.
Brown has not had a Starla Tulane
thank you.
beside him yet to
Thank
be able to put
That's
up big
that's that's
numbers.
what I keep telling everybody.
That's what I'm trying to explain to Waves and everybody else who think that
No,
Derek Brown is a
I
bust.
can
I
show
see what you're saying,
you
Q.
which is way I can show you. I can bring it up with Derek Brown got triple team. How in the fuck can you get triple team
That's
and
why
nobody get home?
I've been telling these niggas, man. This
I
cat
agree
is
with what you're saying, Q, about, but that goes to show you like if that's really what he needs to get off, he's just gonna be an average player. He's not gonna be a
no,
transcendent
no,
talent.
Wave.
That's
What
not
you
true.
got to understand is
That's
he
not
got to
true.
mature. He has to mature into taking double teams and being able to beat double teams. He has not gotten to that point yet where he can beat a double
This
team.
season should be the
Aaron
season
Donald,
that he gets to it, is what I'm saying.
yeah. Aaron Donald beats double teams because he is a bad motherfucker. And Dominican
Right.
Sue can beat double teams and get to the run and get to the quarterback. He can beat two niggas at one time.
Right.
Derek Brown has not
That's what
done
I'm
that.
saying. But when you take a defensive tackle that high in the draft, bro, like we really you got to remember, bro, like Derek Brown was the 8th overall pick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like in a
lottery pick
draft.
basically.
So yeah,
Mhm.
he was a lottery pick. So when you're taking somebody that high, the point that I'm trying to make to everybody is that the expectations are that you're contributing, bro, like right away. Like, and I don't know, like that's the business aspect of the NFL is that
Yeah.
like you can make or break your team's success by who you take in the first round. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right,
your
right.
first round pick, if you don't hit on that, that could delay you another season or two in the
Yeah.
rebuild
Yeah.
process.
Yeah.
And what I'm
Yeah.
saying is that Derek Brown hasn't made much of that much of an impact where his draft position has really helped this team win. I
All
don't
right,
think that.
wait. Can I ask you this question?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you put a good serviceable piece alongside Derek Brown, you don't think he can show you that he's way better than what he's been shown?
So when you say serviceable D tackle, do you mean another star beside him? Is that what
No,
you're saying?
not even a star. A guy that can that can release pressure for him.
I thought
Somewhat
that's
Basically,
of
what
a second
Carolina has
option
been trying to
is what
bring
he
in.
is.
what Daquan Jones? That's who you thought
Well, DeQuan Jones actually had a decent season before he came to Carolina.
before, not when he was there. We talking about when they come here.
Well, they've tried it about 3 times now. You know what I mean? And you know, you bring in the Irionitis or whatever, Q's homeboy. You know, yeah, you bring in the Irionitis, you bring in the Daquan Jones, and then but the year before you bring in the Morgan Fox. I mean, who else? Who else did we have the year before the Teddy Bridgewater year? I forgot who we had that year. Who was the D tackle? I forgot what the guy name, and we bought him in on a 1 year deal.
Are you talking
I,
about Jerry McCoy?
yeah, nah. Hell no.
No,
This,
that was KK.
That was before.
yeah. It was that. It was Matt
We
Rule
talking
first.
the dude in, the guy. He come from the Titans.
Now that's Daquan Jones. This guy was, you
Okay.
remember, Carolina brought this guy in. I think it was Matt Rule's first year, and I can't remember who the D tackle. It was a free agent D tackle that we brought in.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. You talking about 2020, his rookie year?
Yeah. I'm talking about the
Bravey and
2020
Roy was
year.
starting next to him, bro.
You said it was who?
Bravey and Roy was starting next to him most of that year.
Nah, but we bought in another free agent tackle before we brought in Daquan Jones. The year
But
before is what I'm saying. I can't
wait, what I'm
remember
saying,
what.
those guys is not good enough to help him get better.
Right,
I
but
agree
that's
with you.
what that's what I'm saying. So
I agree with you about that.
do you see Carolina bringing in a defensive tackle that's that good enough to help him get better? Is what I'm saying.
Me personally, I think Ionitis can do that. I think Ionitis can do that.
Okay, that's. I listen. If you think he
So
can,
wait,
we're really about to see. But
so
I
wait,
don't even think I've seen Ionitis on the field the whole preseason.
so
He
wait.
did. He played the first game.
And ho, but you know what? I'm just thinking, right? Okay,
Mm.
okay. Think about this. Okay, like you just said, bring that up what you were just discussing. We don't even know who that guy that we brought in to play beside him was, and they were saying that like he didn't have no mentors or anything like that, as far as Derek Brown. Okay, then y'all got to compound this right here. Every positional coaching staff, the whole coaching staff was some rookie college no name motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
defensive line coach was who was it? Who was it? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Some rookie jock from fucking college. You know what I mean? So a lot of these guys are going into their third year, and their experience level or developmental level is behind.
So hey, Waves. Can y'all ride with me for a second? I want to show you something. I want to tell you something, Mom, real quick. You familiar with this guy named Ndamukong Suh?
Yeah, that's who we brought in. We brought in Zach Kerr. Remember, we had Zach Kerr.
Come on, wait. You
Yeah,
serious,
yeah,
bro?
yeah, yeah. He ain't shit.
Come
But
on, wait.
you familiar with Ndamukong Suh?
Yeah, I know who Sue is, bro. Come on now.
Okay. The first 3 years of his career, match it to Derek Brown's numbers. Now I'm gonna read something to you. 36, 36 tackles. Basically, what is it? Tackle for loss. He had six in that year, and 4 sacks. Now let me read Derek Brown's. Derek Brown's had 41 tackles, 8 tackles for loss with 3 sacks. Now that's just 1 year on that same year. Now be
Is that
mindful. Be
That's his
mindful.
rookie year. That's
Listen,
his rookie year, right, Q?
that's not his rookie year. That was his second year. That was in
Okay.
Ndamukong Suh's second year.
No.
okay?
Okay.
His rookie year, Ndamukong Suh had 66 tackles, 10 sacks.
Right,
His
because I was
first year,
about to
and he
say,
won a
didn't he go
defensive
off
rookie of
his?
the year.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
he
I was gonna
did.
say. He was like defensive rookie of the year his first year.
But that's why I skipped that to show you the next 2 following years he had the same look. Derek Brown had identical numbers to Ndamukong Suh the following 2 years in his first 3 years.
But
But what
Q,
I'm saying to
Dominic
you
Sue,
is,
his rookie season was. But do you know how hard it is for a D tackle to get 10 sacks?
but all I'm saying to you is it's not showing up in front of you, but you got a good defensive tackle. If he
Hey.
mirroring
Yeah.
numbers
But
I
of a
like
wait,
guy,
I like
wait,
Brown. I'm
wait.
on
Do you know? But
Brown.
look, Q. You know what they did to do
huh?
next to Pseudo to free him up. You know what they did, always. They
What they
went
do?
out and they drafted Nick Farley, a
Yeah,
Nick
good
Farley
Farley
was a
was
defensive.
good
bum.
too.
Come on,
Nick
bro.
Farley was a
Farley was good
bum.
the first couple of years.
Ladder.
Now don't do
Thank you.
that.
He.
Yeah,
Come on. He was good.
yeah.
He was good. He was good enough for Sue
So,
to
so
be
let
able
me
to
ask
do
you a
all of his
question.
work.
Did we not think Starla Tulele was a good defensive tackle, even though he didn't get the accolades that KK Short got?
Now, Star
He was
Tulare
he was
was
stuff.
Yeah, he was a run stuffer. He wasn't a pass rushing D tackle.
None, but that ain't the question I asked you. I said, did you not think he was a good D tackle beside him?
He was
Hell
a
yeah.
solid quality starting D tackle. Absolutely.
Now, did his numbers jump off to you?
Who? Starlet 2A's?
Yeah, did his
Yeah, he
numbers
was one of
jump
the
off
best.
to you?
He was one of the best defensive tackles for run stopping.
So why didn't he make the Pro Bowl then?
Because of KK Short, bro. Pass rushing is more sexier than stopping the run any day.
That's the point I'm trying to make to you, Kate
Like
Wade.
that's just how it goes, bro. This is a production based league. Like when you play defensive line, you're gonna get your accolades. They're gonna judge you off. Can you get to the quarterback? You're not gonna get voted to the Pro Bowl for being the best run stopper defensive tackle in the league. Like that's not gonna get you in the Pro Bowl. What's gonna get you in the Pro Bowl is your tackles for loss and your sacks when you play the
So
defensive tackle position.
I'm glad you said that. So that's why I was saying production that may not jump off the screen to you. If it's there, you can't sit there and call this guy mediocre. When you
I'm
got a
calling
guy
him.
that you deem damn near a fucking Hall of Famer, and he put up the similar numbers to him in his first 3-year campaign.
Well, I
That's
mean,
all
they
I'm
were
saying.
similar to the 2 years, but bro, for a deep tack,
What's that way?
yeah,
Huh?
they were similar for the 2 years. But bro, you said the man his rookie, like if Derek Brown would came off his rookie year and got 10 fucking sacks, I wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Well, he's not a sack specialist, but what I'm saying, their
Yeah,
numbers
Waves, you
mirror
trying to
each
have him
other.
be something he's not.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
my
that's
thing
what
He's
about
he
it
never going
is,
to
is
is.
be that.
that
I
He's never
get
going to
that
wasn't
be a sack
Derek
because
Brown?
specialist.
Derek
Derek
Brown
Brown was
is
the
only
first
3 years
tackle.
in.
Derek Brown was the first tackle taken in that draft, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah.
You
He
correct.
Yeah,
was
he
he was
was.
the best one.
Yeah, he was the best tackle taken in that draft. Now, I'm an LSU fan, so I watch, Auburn football a lot, and bro, it was very clear in college that he was a force, a body. That's what he is a body, a force, a body. But he
Shut up.
never. I'm not taking no defensive tackle in the top 10. That I feel like we drafted him based off of what his potential could be, and not
Yeah,
what kind of defensive tackle that he was.
but Waves, who does that? Waves, who does that?
The
Who
Carolina
drafts somebody?
Panthers.
No, Waves, no front office does that. If that's the case, the Chiefs wouldn't have took
No, no,
Patrick
no, no, no,
Mahomes with the
no, no,
12th
no, no,
pick.
no, 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 no,
That's
no,
not true.
That
always,
is true. Waves,
always,
teams
always.
teams trade up for
Hold
Shout
up,
out to
potential. What are you talking
MBJ
about, Waves?
365
hold
for
up,
that
wait.
check.
What I'm saying,
This
this is
what
what I'm
this
saying. Like what I'm telling you is
listen.
about when you take a lottery pick, right? When you take like there are certain players that go in the top 10 that should be in the top 10 of those players, right? Like I'll give you a
But
prime example. I give you a prime example. Georgia, we'll take about your team, Q. Walker was not even the most dominant player on their defense. He
Q,
wasn't even the most.
I mean, Waves, you making my point.
wait,
So
But
why
that's
why
what
why
that's what I'm saying.
Here we
they
go.
But
took him off of what potential, right?
can't even talk.
yeah, they took
No,
him
no,
off
no,
of
no, no, no,
pure
no, 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 they
athleticism,
didn't. No, they didn't. No, they
pure
didn't.
off athleticism.
They took him because it was Starla Tule's contract was coming up. They had
Nah,
already
we
signed
talking about
KK,
Trayvon Walker
and
right
he
now.
got hurt. Who?
We talking about
No,
Trayvon
but
Walker.
what I'm saying,
Why did they
no,
take?
no, no, no. Wade's talking about Derek Brown.
Yeah, yeah. I was comparing. What I'm saying
That's
is
the
that
reason. That's the reason we signed. That's the reason we took Derek Brown so high in that draft.
But look,
And
Kendall,
Derek
he's
Brown
saying
was
this.
considered as a run stuffer. He was
Ke-
going to
Ke-
play on the other side of KK Short.
Kendall,
right.
he was
That's
saying
really
that.
that's a
Oh
good point,
no,
Kendall.
waves, no, waves. K, KK Short was there his rookie year. He played 2 games and he got hurt. Matter of fact, he was the
KK
one that
Short
started.
got hurt.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
KK
saying,
Short started.
Lonzo.
Yeah, he did. He was
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was Starla
KK Short was
Tule's
there.
rookie. It was Starla Tule's contract was coming up. They was not going to sign or extend Star because they drafted Derek Brown to replace Star as the run stuffer.
Right, right. I
But
mean, but
wait, but look, Kendall,
Now y'all telling him to be a sack leader.
right, but
but
that's okay.
Kendall,
That's what I'm saying, man. But my thing about it is like even as a run stopper, Derek Brown is not like let's not act like he's improving the run defense because the run defense is still bad.
Oh
Like
no.
last year we had one of the worst run defensive
Wave.
stops.
He
The
was a
run
Wait,
defense
lonely
was trash,
nigga.
bro.
He was
wait,
one lonely
wait.
nigga out there by
Yeah,
Is
himself,
that
man.
and you
Come
don't
on.
wait?
have
Is
you
that
don't
is
have his
that?
complimentary tackle beside him.
Thank you,
You
thank you.
do
Come on,
But
bro.
realize
okay,
that
so
there's
then
a front
Come
so
on.
seven
if
for
y'all
a
saying
reason.
that, then do you see him having success this season? Because he still don't have a complimentary
Yes,
defensive tackle beside him.
in your eyes,
Damn, you
in
gonna
our
shit
eyes, we
on
do.
Ianitis, huh?
And
Bro,
yeah,
hell yeah.
but
He's
wait,
another
that's to
role
you.
player.
You a disrespectful son of a gumbo.
Bro, he's
God
another
damn.
role player. He's another role player, bro.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: he might be a role player, but he the best motherfucker we got beside Derek Brown on this team on the line. Cause it ain't shit else.
We can't agree to that way.
Agree to what?
He not the best co-partner Dirk Brown has had so far. Next to him.
I can't agree to that till I see it, brother. I'm sorry.
Ways we just
Yeah.
talking about right now. Ways based on what we think.
Mm,
This
Ways
nigga
you
really
have
got to
to
think
think
about this
about if
shit.
he's better than
Are
Zach
you
Kerr.
fucking serious?
yeah,
Who
he's
the
better
fuck
than
else do
Zach.
we
He's better than
have?
Zach Kerr.
Is
But
he better than
I'm not.
Daquan
I don't
Jones?
know. I don't know if he's better than Daquan Jones.
Are you kidding me?
Ways.
Daquan Jones is some
What?
shit.
He wasn't no shit before he came to Carolina. He was balling.
Trash ass.
I think Carolina
Well,
just didn't
y'all,
know how to
hey,
use him.
Trash
y'all
ass.
let me say this right here, and I'm saying this right now on this Black Cat Panther podcast. I'm saying this shit right now, and y'all listen to what the fuck I'm saying. We are gonna get gashed on that side with Ionitis, YGM, and no goddamn linebacker. Do y'all
Right.
understand what I'm saying? We gonna
No
get
name
fucked.
niggas. We got a bunch of
Well,
We
no
gonna
he
get
name
said
niggas
fucked
out there.
on
we don't
that
got a
between
linebacker.
that
Can
defensive that's what I'm saying. No linebacker, no D tackle, and no D end. I ain't
Kendall,
talking about an edge rusher. I'm saying no D end.
Kendall, can I answer your question?
Holla at me.
Is this team going to allow over 100 rushing yards per game this season?
They might.
You fucking right. You goddamn right they
They
are.
I'm
might.
not going to bet you, but I promise you not.
And then they
I'm
gonna
not going to
get
bet you, but I promise you
then
not.
they gonna get beat down and don't let a motherfucking injury happen in that backfield. Motherfucker gonna shotgun our goddamn asses. You understand what I'm saying? Boom, boom, throwing bombs.
Yeah, I don't think
Cause
y'all
we
know
ain't
how
gonna
much
have
time
no
you got left,
pass
bro.
rush. Your pass rush starts from the fucking line. If you got a
Exactly.
vicious defensive line pushing that motherfucking pocket, you can make some shit happen in the defensive backfield. You can bump
Right.
niggas. You can sink
Right.
bump niggas.
The best secondaries have good pressure in front of them, bro. You got to be able to get to the
Promise you that.
quarterback. And I don't see, and I'm going to keep it real with you, Lonzo and Q. I don't see us getting to the quarterback like that this year.
So we can't.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
telling
get
me
that quarterback off his
we're
spot.
incompetent
You
right
got to
now to get
move
to the
that nigga. You
quarterback
got to make it
constantly
uncomfortable for him.
with the four we got on our roster.
We're very right now with the line that we have right now. Derek Brian Burns is in line to have another single digit sack season.
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not
Now
saying
I'm
that.
saying it.
Only because YGM and what's his name, Amari Barno together with
And
Marquise
Hayes.
Haynes,
Yeah,
the
Hayes.
three of them could almost give you double digit sacks together. So
Thank
all
you.
he needs is one guy on the opposite end. Brian Burns is there. Brown and Ianitis is there. You rotate those other three guys in at that left side, you might have something.
Q, listen, check this out though, Q.
What's up?
And you said it earlier. When that offensive coordinator come back out and make his adjustment for those guys,
Yeah.
game over.
Yeah. That could
Game
suffice
over.
anything that we put out on that field because, like I
Game
say,
over.
adjustments matter. Adjustments
Exactly.
matter, and
Facts.
how
Bill
we
Snow
react
said
to
it.
them
He's gonna
matters.
come. He's gonna take those guys and try to create pressure. He can't sit. He don't have
Yep.
one guy to sit in there and boom like this is my guy. And then now I show some blitzes. I show some different packages. He's gonna have to bring in these different guys to create pressure.
So Kendall,
Right.
let
He
me
gonna
ask you
be
this
blitz. He
question.
gonna be blitzing the
Kendall.
corners.
Y'all,
Well,
hold on,
we did
hold on.
that same exact thing with Ron Rivera and was successful with it.
Do
We did.
y'all
What you mean
trust
we did
Bill
that same
Snow?
thing with Ron
We
Rivera? We
blitzed a
didn't do that
lot
same
with
thing
Ron
with
Rivera.
Ron Rivera.
We was the leading blitz package team in the league. We
Yeah,
led the league in
but
blitz.
this the thing though. This was the thing though. We had defensive ends that was confident of getting to the quarterback. A
No, we
defensive
didn't.
line that was confident of getting to the quarterback.
Our defensive front now is better than our defensive front back then. Do the numbers.
That's
Please look it up.
bullshit. That's bullshit.
Look at who on that defensive
That
line
is
was better than Brian
bullshit,
Burns.
bro.
Who in that defensive line was better than Brian Burns?
That's bullshit.
Who in that
That's
defensive line?
bullshit, Lonzo. That's bullshit.
That's
Who?
bullshit, Lonzo. That's
Y'all
not.
not answering the question. Who on that
Y'all had
defensive line was
KJ.
better than
Ron
Brian
had
Burns?
Starler Tula.
Take
Bro,
Ron had Chris
ain't
Campbell.
That
listen,
wasn't that year. That
listen.
wasn't that
Ron
year.
had
That
No,
wasn't that
I'm
year. I'm
talking.
not talking. I'm talking
What
about
year
the
you talking
I'm
about
talking about the
then,
year we had. I'm talking
Alonzo?
about the
What year
year
you
we
talking
had
about?
Bruce Irvin when we led the league in sacks, but had the worst rushing defense. I'm talking about that year.
Well, that's
The year we had
2017,
Bruce Irvin.
18.
That was like what, 2019 or 18?
That was 18.
Yeah, we was shit by
But
then, bro. Everybody was at the end of the road.
Well, we led the league in
exactly.
sacks. What are we
Well, see,
talking
Shit,
about?
everybody was at the
league
end of the
in
road.
sacks, man.
Ron was in fear of losing his job. He trying to go to a 4-3.
Shit, right? He had to do whatever he had to do.
Yeah, he trying to go to a whole total different defense.
Bro, what I'm telling you
Yeah,
is
that's the year he went to a
that line,
3-4 scheme and left the
listen,
4-3 scheme.
that line was not
Yeah,
better than the line we got right
He
now.
never did that.
And that line led the league in sacks, literally.
That line led the league, bro.
that
That team led the league in sacks, bro, because we was sending hella fucking pressures and shit off of the edge. Like, and another thing too that year, bro. If you talking about that 2019, are you talking about Ron Rivera final year here? I'm trying to figure out what season you talking about because I don't remember that us leading the league in sacks that year.
It was the year we had 4. It had to be. I forgot the year. It was the year Bruce Irvin had like 8.5. Yeah, it probably wasn't. It was the year Bruce Irvin had like 8.5 sacks with us.
Yeah, but 8.5 sacks for a defensive end of his age is decent football. That's decent football for an end of career. He was an end of career player by the time he got to us. Even that 2015 year, bro, we had a bunch of fossils on the line, bro, and they was able to generate pass rush. Like I think, matter of fact, that year we went to the Super Bowl, we had one of the oldest defenses in the fucking NFL. We had Charles Peanut Tillman goddamn starting at corner.
He was the oldest guy.
No, he wasn't on there when we went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I thought Peanut Tillman was on that Super Bowl team.
Because it was him and Josh Norman.
No, he wasn't.
Yes,
he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Tillman went on that team.
So that Josh Norman. So who was opposite of Josh Norman that year?
It was Benet Rickary.
Yeah, but they
cut him.
Hell no.
Look it up.
He wasn't a starting corner. He wasn't a starting corner opposite of him.
Look it up. Yes, it was.
Hold up, man. Let me go check that. I gotta go. Hey, Q, you got the shit.
It was Chris Gamble.
It wasn't Chris Gamble.
Chris Gamble been gone.
Was my man from Carolina?
It was 2015. All 2015 roster. Look at that. Look at our 2015 depth chart. It was Benet Rickary was our starting corner.
So we had. Let's see. We had. Oh shit.
Trey Boston.
All right, here we go.
Boston was gone, wasn't he?
Who y'all want to know?
The opposite corner outside. Opposite cornerback.
Okay, cornerbacks. We got Trey Boston, Kurt Coleman,
Boston.
Cortland Finnegan. We had Roman Harper, Colin Jones, Josh Norman, Robert McLean. So Cortland Finnegan, y'all remember that little nigga from the
Yeah, Cortland. Yeah, I remember we had Cortland. Listen, but even still, bro, listen to the names he just said. Cortland Finnegan was at the end of his career when that happened.
We had Dean Marlowe too.
Always. Now, Q, name the defensive line.
The defensive line was Mario Addison, Jared Allen, Ryan Delaire, Coney Ely, DeJuan Edwards, Charles Johnson, Starla Tulole, Kyle Love, and KK Short.
You see that?
That was a hell of a defensive line.
You serious?
Coney Ely.
Hey, Q. On a serious note, do you think that defensive line is more talented than the one we got now?
Jared Allen blanked that year.
Jared Allen was 37 years old, bro.
And he balled out.
Coney Ely balled out for us. That's the one that balled out.
Kawan Short, Starla Tulole, Mario Addison. That was a good.
He was a rotational tackle.
Bro, that was a good defensive line.
Hey, look. Wait, can you answer the question? Wait. Who on that defensive line is better than Brian Burns right now?
But that
hell yeah.
Look at the linebacker.
You said it's who better than Brian Burns?
Who on that defensive line was better than Brian Burns?
KK Short at that time.
Get out of here.
KK Short was
Hey,
dominant, nigga.
Get out of here.
Lonzo. And I'm gonna tell you something about this defensive line right now. Coney Ely was getting sacks back then, bro.
Mario Addison was killing.
Yeah, them boys was getting sacked. Coney Ely, that was right before the year he left. They didn't want to pay him that money.
They didn't want to pay him.
Yeah.
They didn't want to pay him.
Coney
Damn
Island
sure
was
did.
getting sacks, bro.
But see,
They didn't want to pay Coney
you don't want to change the
because
topic,
Mario Addison was
but
still on his rookie deal.
you gotta like have to, because a lot of that was dating back to coaching. See, we had Sean McDermott, who was the defensive coordinator, and you had a good offense. You had a good offense, and that matters, bro. That matters,
man.
Bro, that's
Like
what
you
I'm trying to
said-
tell
like
Lonzo
you all said
Q.
earlier, like
Bro,
you
that
all said
defensive
earlier.
line, I would very much rather have that defensive line than the defensive line we got now.
Now,
Waves,
look at
you know
our
what? You know why you'll
reserves.
say that, Waves?
Why?
Wait, let me tell you why you'll say that. Because the statement you said earlier, you had another core of that defense that was able to mask up some of the inabilities that the front four had. Thomas
Facts.
Davis shot. I agree. But
Yeah,
I'm
but the
telling-
thing, but that's facts though, right? I'm not lying with you. I agree with you there. But at the same time, that defensive line was competent of getting pressure consistently. They was able to get pressure consistently, bro. They really was from the tackle position. Bro, Jared Allen had a hellified closing season to his career. I don't know if y'all remember how good Jared Allen was that year. Jared Allen was going bananas.
We had a good team that year, man. And the
Jared Allen was going bananas. And KK Short was
Allen.
arguably, and this was before KK Short was even getting his recognition.
He was in
KK
the
Short
prime.
arguably was the best D tackle in the league that year.
They got turnovers. They got strip sacks. They got interceptions.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we don't have nobody on our line right now that's arguably the best at their position.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So how can you say that defensive line back then was better than what we have right now? Like, to me, Brian Burns is not even in the top five defensive ends in the NFL.
Because look, Waves, our defense right now don't have the best linebacker. Our defense
We're not talking about linebackers. We're just talking about defensive line play.
That makes them better. That makes them. You can't even
the linebackers don't make the defensive line better. It don't make that's not how football works. The linebackers don't make the defensive line better.
Waves, come on, Waves.
The defensive line makes the linebackers better.
He allows them to fly around.
Stop it, Waves.
They all in one now. Hold on, Waves.
Come on now, but don't y'all realize that everything starts up front? Nothing can be successful without everything starts up front.
Waves, on that Ravens defense, who was the most integral part to the defense, Wave?
Ray Lewis was the captain on defense, bro. We know that. But hold up.
Ed Reed and Ray Lewis.
Hold up, Lonzo. If you go back, Ray Lewis said his motherfucking self when they got rid of Sam Adams, he told Ozzie Newsome, you have got to get me a big tackle like Sam Adams and them other boys again to keep that line off of me.
And who did he get? And who did they get? Haloti Ngata. Haloti Ngata.
We're not denying that. Every phase of the defense is just as important as the other one. I'm just saying this. They all work coincide. What I'm telling you is this. Ray Lewis was more important to that defense than Haloti Ngata.
Bro, that's because he was the best. That's because he was the best talent. That doesn't mean that he didn't need Haloti Ngata to be as productive as he did.
We just said earlier, Luke Kuechly and all of them guys was able to master our deficiency, bro.
Secondary. I said they were able to master secondary. The secondary.
No, you did. You said holes in our defense, bro.
No, bro. I said bro. When I said it, I said the secondary. I said the reason why I said our secondary was average at the time when they were elite. We had average, bro. Come on, bro. Bené Benwikri got 300 yards put on him in a game. Come on, bro. The secondary was not that good. Yeah, the secondary was not that great, is what I'm telling you. It really wasn't. But our linebacking play was so elite, it made it look like our corners were decent because they was able to guard everything underneath.
Well, Waves, watch this, Waves. Waves, who was the best player on that defense, Waves?
Who was the best what?
On that defense, who was the best player?
Nigga, Luke Kuechly, of course.
Who was the second best player on that defense?
On with the 2015
Josh
year?
Norman, not 2015.
You talking about the 2015 year?
2015.
I still think
who was the next best player?
TD.
It was Josh Norman. Josh Norman.
Nah, I'm gonna say Thomas Davis, bro.
Come on. Josh Norman made first
was
team
the
All Pro.
third.
Niggas
He
is
was the
crazy,
third
bro.
best.
Yeah,
Josh Norman made first team All Pro. What are you
TD
niggas
was
talking
just
about?
as good as Luke Kuechly almost in that season, bro.
Yeah. TD had a hell of a year that
Those
year.
guys
Not
were
saying that.
mono to mono.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Thomas Davis, then Josh Norman.
Norman eliminated every number one weapon we faced that entire year. Every number one weapon.
Well, I mean, Josh Norman had a breakout year. Like that was literally the best year of his career. I mean, he had a breakout year, but I'm not gonna sit up here and say he was the second best player on the team on that defense. I still think that Thomas Davis was more of an impactful player. Josh Norman's had the turnovers, but didn't Kurt Coleman have like 11 interceptions that year, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
So why would I sit up here and say Josh Norman is the second best player? He didn't even lead the team in interceptions that year. Kurt Coleman had more interceptions than Josh Norman.
Waves. What that supposed to mean? If they're not throwing to your side, how can you get an interception?
Yeah, but this was the thing. Teams was bro. Josh Norman was getting tests. He was getting tests. He just was making the plays. He was getting tests.
Did Josh Norman lead us? I don't think he did.
Nah.
Josh had like 5 that year. No, Kurt Coleman led us interceptions that year.
Yeah, Kurt Coleman balled out. Kurt Coleman was arguably you could have called Kurt Coleman the best safety in the NFL that season.
No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't.
Yes,
nigga, please, bro. 11 picks.
He had 7, bro. Who keeps coming up with 11?
Yeah, okay, 7 picks. Okay, 7 picks for a safety. 7.
Wait, you got to look at those picks. A lot of those was because of that front and them linebackers, bro.
But that's the point that I'm trying to make to you. Everything starts in the trenches. Everything starts in the trenches on the defense, bro.
I agree. But what I'm telling you is that it's not, to me, in certain defenses, it's not more important.
That's a damn lie. And what defenses the defensive line is not important? It's not as important. Or it's not the most important thing. Bro, I coach football, right? Like I coach football, right? So I already know, like, coming into any season, my goal is to try to get the best athletes as I possibly can up front. Why? Before I even thinking about getting a hell of a linebacker, before I think about getting a hell of a safety and corner, I try to fill out that defensive line. Why? Because your ability to create pressure is going to affect the entire offense. If you can get pressure up the middle and on the outside, it's going to make everybody's job behind that front four 10 times easier. 10 times, bro, because that means corners don't have to guard long. Linebackers are able to read and react quicker because the quarterback is under duress and probably is going to force something down the field because of the pressure that defensive line is generating. So there's no way, Lonzo, that you're going to sit up here and tell me that the defensive line is not the most important positions on the defense.
I never said that. I never said that. I never said that. I said in certain defenses they wasn't.
What I'm trying to figure out what defense that the defensive line is not the most important position.
In the Chicago Bears defense, it wasn't. Brian Urlacher and Lance Briggs was the catalyst of that defense.
But did they not have good? Did they not have good defensive linemen? Were they defensive linemen not getting sacks?
We're not talking about that way.
Tank Johnson was more intricate. Tank Johnson was one of the best defensive tackles in the league.
Was he better than Brian Urlacher for that defense?
Bro, bro, come on, Lonzo. Come on, you talking about legends.
Lonzo, you're not going. The lineman is not.
What the fuck are you talking about, Lonzo?
I don't think y'all niggas understand, bro. I'm not.
No, I don't think you understand, my G. Because Brian Urlacher will even tell you that Tank Johnson was one of the best fucking D tackles in the NFL.
Wait, you keep changing the topic, bro. I'm never saying
just because they're not. Bro. Brian Urlacher was the most talented player on the defense.
He was the best player on the defense and the most important player on the defense. Am I lying?
You said what?
Was he or was he not the most important player on the defense?
Bro, he was the best talent on the defense. So by default, absolutely. Absolutely.
My point exactly. So what are we
but
talking
that's
about?
not but that's not disputing what I'm saying.
As well.
I'm not disputing what you're saying. What are you talking about?
All right, dear Lonzo. All right, you got it, bro. You got it, man. You got it. I ain't even listen, I don't think that Luke Kuechly is Luke Kuechly without that defensive line playing at the level that they played it. Because you got to remember, I think didn't Luke Kuechly lead the league in interceptions by a linebacker that season? That
You guys
2015
see it,
season?
man. Black Cat Panther
It,
Podcast
it,
shirt is now
it may
Am
available.
I,
be,
Keep coming
but
yeah,
through.
I think he led the league.
like I said,
Shop.com. So go
Yeah,
ahead.
I think he
like
led
the
the
point
league in
I made.
Show
interceptions
your boy some
as a
love, man.
linebacker last year. And
It
if you
sounds
go
good
to
to me.
that Dallas Cowboy game when we played them on Thanksgiving, where our defensive line made fucking Tony Romo look like how he looked today, retired. We retired Tony Romo ass. The defensive line was on his ass all game long, and that's one of the best offensive lines
So
in the league.
so Waves, if the defensive line was so intricate, why do we keep crying about a linebacker?
Bro, I'm not just
Why
crying
why
about
why why
linebackers.
why,
I
why
said
not
we
let them
got
go and lock
holes
up the
opposite
defensive
of
line?
Brian Burns in that linebacker. I would rather much have a more dominant defensive end than
We
to
just
have a
had
dominant
that Waves. We
linebacker.
just had that last year. What are we talking about? And what happened? We
But
still
What you
hold
got
mean
it.
we
on,
had it last year, nigga? We finished top two
hey, hold on,
defense.
y'all.
Didn't you just say
What
we
do I
don't have a
say
top
all
two
the
defense
time?
last year?
I
What do I
said
say
that we
all the
finished
time?
top two defenses, but we didn't look like it.
So
We
I
Why?
got
Why
you.
was
didn't.
that?
What
Why
do
was
I
that?
hey
Wait.
y'all?
And it
What
wasn't
do I
because
say
of the
all the
pass
time?
rush, because the pass rush was there.
Yo, is football not the most or the number one team sport? So if
I.
you don't have
That's
one
what I'm
level,
saying.
then you're gonna
Thank
suffer
you.
in the next level. You're gonna suffer
Thank
in the
you.
next level.
That's all I'm
It's the
saying,
ultimate
bro.
team sport.
That's
Uh,
That's what I say
Kendall,
all the time.
I'm agreeing with you there, but what I'm saying is that those levels start with the D line. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. You
I
build from
agree.
front to back.
I
You build
agree.
from front to
If
back.
you if
You
I'm
don't you
That's
building
don't
a team, I'm
build you
building a
don't
D line
build
your
you
first.
don't
team.
I
build back
Build
to
agree.
from front to
forward.
back.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. You don't. You don't because it's a passing league now. Back then you could have did that. Now you can't because you have to pass. What I'm saying is I'm building up. I'm showing you different
Just
instances
coming in,
with
like,
certain
comment, subscribe to the
defenses.
channel.
It's
Show your boy
different.
some love.
Every
Hit
defense
that
not built
goddamn
like that.
cash app. Show your boy some fucking love. You see it down there. Money sign Dub Q09. You love the content. Keep on coming back. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor. Your boy Q is in the building. I got
Yes,
my
sir,
boys in
man.
here and they just in here talking that shit. So Copper Squad, sit down there and let my boys talk to you.
Yeah, hey, shout out to my boy, man, Dub Q, man, on here. Y'all already know where y'all at, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Black Cat Panther Podcast, man. Y'all already know what time it is. My boy is blowing up, man. If y'all didn't already know, he's blowing the fuck up. Y'all make sure to step on that like button, subscribe to the channel. Great content right now. Look, he on Unc Neck right now, man. I don't know a lot of people. Yeah,
Ah,
he on Unc.
I'm
He
20. I'm
yeah.
2021.
A matter of fact, like and subscribe his channel as well, man. Underscore 2020. Y'all make sure to check it out, man. Y'all know that we all are on Panther Uncensored TV. Y'all make sure that y'all go ahead and like and subscribe to that channel. And we got the Keep Pounding podcast, man. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe to that channel. And to finish it off, y'all know that Life is Always Just a Wave podcast is out now. We out here killing it, man. Y'all make sure to do it. Y'all ain't getting no content like this nowhere else.
Hey, y'all see the screen?
Rodney Covington. Rodney. Let me tell you something, Rodney. We're not the worst supporters. We support everybody. We support the Carolina Panthers all day long. But shit, it's painful to be a Panther fan. It get painful at times. It get painful, Rodney. You got to
Rodney, hey,
understand.
you gotta see what Rodney ass gonna be at the end of the season. If we don't
Right.
get up to fucking 10 again.
Right. He talking about
Rodney.
crying. How much crying you did last season, Rodney? Because I know I cried a lot, Rodney.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rodney comes and carry your black ass to a game and we lose by motherfucking 30 goddamn points. And you
Right.
pay $400 for a motherfucking seat.
oh my God. Hey, boy, Kendall hell, bro. Hey,
Gonna
man.
come out that son of a bitch about drunk and cussing everybody the fuck out too. Just like my black ass is gonna do this year. Feel you, bro. Feel
Hey,
my
man.
pain.
Hey, Kendall, man, I appreciate the fuck out you tonight, man. Y'all boys, Waves, Lonzo, MDJ365, man. God damn it, I appreciate all y'all pulling up on your boy tonight, man. If you haven't already, go over to Lonzo. Damn, not Lonzo. Go over to Waves Life is just a ways podcast. Like and subscribe over there. Damn, I called a nigga Lonzo just now. Yeah. Shinobi, don't do me like that, Shinobi. It slip out. It slip out, Shinobi. God damn. Shout out to Shinobi, man. If you haven't already, go ahead and join the Discord. Show you guys some love, but we do Panther Talk all day, man. It's just one big happy family over there. So get in there, show them some love. Panthers Uncensored. Make sure you like and subscribe there. And you see it in the background. Your boy got his shirt up now. So go ahead, cop the shirt, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna be fresh walking around with that Dub Q09 on your back, man. You need that. And it's any of y'all boys got anything y'all want to close out with?
Yeah, man. Breaking news, man. Kayvon Thibodeau just left the game with a knee injury, man, for the Giants.
Oh,
Damn,
whoa.
Yeah,
damn.
Kayvon, the rookie, man, the 5th overall pick, just left the game with a knee injury, man. I hope he all right, boy.
Praying strength for that brother.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
my last closeout, man, is hey, look, where y'all getting? I really want to know, man. I'm asking the people, bro, where y'all getting this Panther content like this? I done watched a lot of damn podcasts, and I ain't seen no shit like Black Cat Panther podcast. I'm gonna tell you that now. This shit right here is legendary on here, man. My boy Kendall the GOAT, man. Shout out to Lonzo, man. Lonzo getting his name up here, getting up in the ranks, man. Shout out to that boy Lonzo. And y'all already,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Shout out to my boy Q, man. I wonder if I'm gonna get a shirt from him, goddamn, because I can't get one from my boss.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's between you and Big Cat. But you want
Goddamn.
a shirt, fam?
Hell yeah, nigga. What you mean? Damn, can I get? I want to get at least one shirt for free. Goddamn. Shit.
Hey
Damn,
man,
somebody give me a shirt for free, just one.
hey man, I got you. Just text me your address and shout out to my wife in the chats, man. She over here working hard. My only moderator right now. She working hard putting this thing up, man. I appreciate you, baby cakes, man. I appreciate you.
And shout out to wifey, man, holding it down. That's real love right there.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, what's your content? The call in, or you just talking off the chat, or
Yeah, man. I'm gonna do so I'm doing lives, man. I'm gonna have some lives up there. I'm posting videos right now, man. But I'm gonna be talking a little bit about everything. Of course, the Panthers gonna be a focal point, man. But I'm gonna be talking about the whole NFL, other teams and hot topics that's
okay,
going on
okay,
around the NFL, all sports. And it's gonna be a mixture, man. I'm gonna talk some life stuff, man, family stuff, black love. It's just
all
it's
right,
just
all right,
the waves of life, man. We riding them.
okay, got you.
Man, I appreciate all y'all for coming over here, man. The subscriber giveaway, like I said before, the two subscribers that won is Bo Carter and Dimitri Coffin. If y'all get a chance, go ahead to Black Cat Panther Podcast at gmail.com. Email me your name, size, and address. That way I can get those shirts over to you, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the love. The next giveaway is going at 300. 300 done. I'm giving away three. I'm telling you. You already know what time it is, man. It's been your boy Q. Panther Talk one way, Panther Talk all day. I am out.
All right, buddy.